Hello, in this short video we're going to show you how to drive the D-110 rhythm channel from your Alesis SR18. The D-110 has a rhythm part right over there. You see the R next to the 8 where you can have your rhythm, which is going to come, the stream of MIDI is going to come out on some channel, either from a drum machine, a DAW, or maybe even from your workstation. The first thing you will do is connect from the MIDI out of the Alesis to the MIDI in of the D-110. Here we're using the red MIDI cable to connect from the MIDI out of the Alesis to the D-110, and as you can see, we're taking no audio out of the Alesis. The audio out of the D-110 is coming in on our channel 7 and 8 of our Yamaha mixer. The first thing you need to do is to press the system setup, and you need to set the drum out on page 3 to on. There you see it, on, off, on. You need to set the drum out to on, and you need to set the MIDI channel on page 1. See, I have it set to MIDI channel 10 because channel 10 is normally the MIDI channel that's associated with rhythm. But if you have to change it here, you can change it to anything you want. We're going to leave it at 10 because we have the rhythm part of the D-110 set to 10. So those are the only two things you need to do from the system setup. Get the MIDI channel right and get the drums to be turned on. However, you can also change the notes that come out. As you can see on pad 1 we have the C1 note there. We're going to leave it at the default notes, but you can change the MIDI notes that come out for each of the pads. Now the pads are tied to what is recorded in your pattern memory and your song memory. So the pad numbers, remember the pad numbers are associated. So changing these MIDI note numbers will not only change when you're drumming from the pads, but it will also change whatever plays back from the pattern and song memories. Okay, so we press the system setup to exit that and return to our pattern play mode. Okay, to change the MIDI channel, if you wanted to change the MIDI channel for the rhythm part here, you would have to press the part button, and you would have to change the part to rhythm. See, part R, part set, part R. Then you would have to change the parameter to MIDI channel. See, it's set for channel 10, but of course you can also change that 9, 10, 11. So we're leaving everything because the 10, the main thing that we have to do is we have to have the MIDI channel set to the same channel on both the Alesis and the D-110. We have to have the same channel, and we need the note numbers to agree with the actual tones that represent snare and bass drum and hi-hat. Okay, so that's the part setting procedure. We press exit to return. Okay, so we're just going to set this for the bass drum, the snare, and the hi-hat. And we're going to use pad 1, pad 2, and pad 5 for the hi-hat. So by default in the SR18, pad 1 comes out on C1, pad 2 comes out on D1, and the hi-hat on pad 5 comes out on G-sharp 1. So we're going to find those three notes over in the D-110, and we're going to set them to a good bass drum, a good snare drum, and a good hi-hat close. So over on the D110 we push the part button and we change it to the rhythm part, and then we push the edit button to put it in, and now we see that it has rhythm note number and it's on C2. But we quickly realize that C1, as far as Alesis is concerned, is actually C2 in the Roland. There's some discrepancy between the numbering of the actual octaves, and that's a significant difference that I noticed between Yamaha and Roland as well. In the Roland, the C1 does not agree with the C1 in the Yamaha. They're about an octave away. So basically when we're pressing C1 in the Alesis, the Roland D110 considers it to be C2. So let's take a look at what D2 is set to. And D2 is set to a snare drum. And we can hear it when we press. So the only thing that needs to be changed then is the actual hi-hat. Because when we go to G sharp 1, which is now G sharp 2, we see that that's set to a bass drum and not to a hi-hat at all. So we need to change the rhythm tone associated with that till we find a nice hi-hat. Open hi-hat, okay. We found a closed hi-hat here. Let's see how the closed hi-hat sounds when we touch the button. And as you can see, the rhythm light is flashing there. And over on the Alesis, our pattern is playing. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.